What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Welcome to the Real Mojo Point of View and Sports Reviews, the podcast edition. Just did a little quick little segment earlier about just the state of hip hop, DMX, and all that stuff, man. Saluting them. Now we get to what we do. Get to the sports. Get to the sports. So the first question on the screen, man, on the showrunner is Cam Newton gonna have a big year this year? I feel like he's set up perfect. He's set up perfect to come back. So this will be his second year off the shoulder surgery. You know how it went last year, 7-9 in New England. They brought him back for a reason. They brought him back for a reason. They brought Nelson Aguilar in, Kendrick Bourne, John Smith, Hunter Henry. So they gave him some weapons. Um, they shored up the offensive line. I mean, all of the opt outs on defense, I believe they're all coming back this year. Then they brought in Matthew Judon from Baltimore. So Kyle Van Noy is back. Kyle Van Noy, he's back. Devin McCourty's back. We don't know. I don't know what's going on with Gilmore yet. But listen, they brought Cam everything he needs to make a successful season out of it. And I feel like this year, as opposed to him um like rehabbing and playing himself back into shape and playing himself back into whatever and catching COVID and all that, I feel like this year he's gonna be able to get in the playbook for real, not learn it, pick it up real quick, and then go out there and because I don't care what they say, he got there in not enough time to get the whole playbook and be able to use the whole playbook. Now I'm pretty sure he knows it. And Josh McDaniels, they probably threw some stuff in there to go along with his skill set, and Belichick got his real guys back, which is his defensive players. Belichick's a defensive guy. So I think we're gonna see they were 7-9 last year. I think we'll end up seeing, I'm gonna say 10-6 for the Patriots this year. I'm not a Patriots fan, but it was just too much going against it was too much going against the whole NFL last year, realistically, with the COVID, and then there was a lot of teams that just couldn't get themselves together. And the Patriots had a pretty rough time with it. They had a pretty rough time with it. I mean, losing the starting quarterback. And then a few games they lost by 3 and things like that. So, and they still managed to win 7 games. Still in the top 10 in rushing. Julian Edelman got hurt, so there was no weapons really. N'Keal Harry is just a bust as a first round pick. He's still young, but I don't see it. I don't see it. The Patriots don't see it. So I feel like the moves that they just made, to grab him some weapons and shore up the offensive line. So that way, what they did in the run game last year is probably going to be the same. But now at least the play action is going to mean something. And Julian Edelman is not gone yet. And remember, before he left, he was killing it. Before he got hurt, he was killing it. Got the most receiving yards he ever had in a game playing last year with Cam. So, all that stuff. And then now now they're back to the double tight end system. 2 real good tight ends. don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit different, you know. I'm not really like I'm not excited about it, but I am kind of happy that Cam got another shot at it. I'm happy that Cam got another shot at it. I just feel like last year wasn't because everything was so new with the COVID and all that, you know, with the pandemic, the virus, whatever you want to call it. Everything was so new. I don't feel like um, being fresh in the new offense, fresh off of surgery, and a couple injury plague seasons. I don't know how, you know, if that was going to go good for him or not. You know, I didn't know how good that was going to go for him, but you know, he made the best out of it. I mean, he started the season pretty good, but after a while, it's just like you can only do so much with limited weapons. And then Julian Edelman got hurt. So that right there really was that was really like the icing on the cake. And then a couple of the running backs got hurt too. So I don't know, man. It was tough sledding. You know, it was tough sledding for Cam. And then, you know, Baltimore got better. Like teams got better. Teams got better. So it was pretty. You know, it was pretty. It was gonna be what it was. It was gonna be what it was. Hiccups. Yeah, it was gonna be what it was over there in New England. But he stuck it out to the best of his ability. You know, he did what he could do and end up finishing with a 7-9 record. So you know that's about all you can ask for. That's about all you can ask for out of that. And then like I said, when you got so many dudes on defense opting out, and then you know Van Noy was gone, and there was a couple. If somebody else was gone also. They had a few guys other places. You know what I'm saying? That you know, well, not other places, just like free agents and all that. So you know, they had it tough. They had it tough. They had it tough. They had a lot of guys out there and out of there, rather not out there. They had a lot of guys out of there, and it affected. You know, that affects the play calling and all that. You know, when you don't have your regular, you don't have your full squad, and it's a big level drop too from starters to backups. You know, it's a big level drop. And then some of them dudes was like third string, and then Kill Harry. Some of them dudes were special teamers having to play all the time. You know what I'm saying? It was just yeah, it was tough, man. It was tough. I can imagine just being out there with some dudes that normally wouldn't even dress on the practice squad. Let's be real. A lot of them dudes normally they wouldn't even be like they ain't never seen the team cleats before. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's tough, man. In itself, that's tough. That's tough. Man. I feel like Cam got set up to succeed this year. So, and like I said, I'm assuming we all probably assuming that all the defensive guys are coming back. You know, I would say they are as reasons, money. You know, they got to get paid, and you know, there's more of an understanding about the virus, and you know, there is a vaccination now, but dudes just gotta figure out, like, they gotta find a safe zone and stay there. You know, just gotta find a safe zone and stay there. Because it's gonna go on. It's gonna go on. The league's gonna go on, and that's just what it's gonna be. It's gonna move. They can only wait so long, because then what happens after that? At that point is they start um, drafting and trading and signing guys at a higher level at your position. So now your contract is voided, or you get cut or waived or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You out of there. So I feel like they should just at least give it a shot. I mean, I know there was one guy on the Patriots. I think it was Harmon. He had he was a cancer survivor. So if I was him, I wouldn't risk it. Especially not knowing, because we still don't know everything about this. But when you got a health condition like that, which is no joke, which is in itself is devastating, cancer. I wouldn't deal with it with that and COVID. That's a lot to think about. And these dudes are still young. They got a lot of life left. So you just do the best you can to stay healthy and you know keep yourself and your family right. Cancer is not a joke itself. So I wouldn't want to risk mixing that and no COVID. I know the virus and all that stuff. Now I wouldn't do that either. You know, so he did the right thing for himself. He did the right thing for himself. But now, man, let's move on. The next topic. What is Teddy Bridgewater's future in Carolina? Because honestly, Sam Darnold got a big price tag, right? He got a big payday coming up for one. So they probably going to use it this year. It's probably going to be a quarterback competition, which I think Sam Darnold will win. I like Sam Darnold. He's whatever happened in the Jets, you can't gauge your career on that. That's a horribly ran organization. Let's just be real. That is a trash organization right now, and it's been that way for the last what 7 8 years. Um, oh man, longer than that, really. But when they first got when they got it started when they got Mark Sanchez, because when they had Chad Pennington, Lamont Jordan, all them dudes, they was going to the AFC Championship with Rex Ryan as the coach. But when all that started fading, and then they brought in Sanchez out of USC, like he was the savior. It started going downhill, man. The butt fumble, all that good stuff. All that stuff happened on his watch. And then you gotta have a fall guy, you know, which was Rex Ryan. So they got him out of there, and Gase and all these other dudes is just been bad, man. It's just been bad. And the thing is, they'll get a couple wins here and there, and they'll do a couple things here and there and make you think like, whoa, here they come. That ain't it, man. It's not gonna happen for them for a long time. And then you draft a guy. Sam Darnold's a guy, man. He's Sam Darnold's a dude, man. I'm telling you. But then look what happens. You don't get no. The only player that he did have The only player that he did have, they traded him. Was that Robbie Anderson? He didn't. He. I mean, he haven't had a. He hasn't had a offensive line. Haven't had a running game. None of that. None of that. But it's his fault. So I just feel like with Christian McCaffrey, decent offensive line over there. I mean, their offensive line is solid. So I just feel like it ain't gonna be a lot for him to do, to win that competition, take that job, from Teddy. Even though, like I said, I like Teddy, but Sam Donald he's the number one pick for a reason, man. He's a first round pick for a reason. You know? He got all the tools, man. He got his body in shape, everything, man. He can move, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough sledding for Teddy Bridgewater. It's gonna be tough sledding for Teddy Bridgewater. I feel like anyway. But if he could win that position, if he could win that job, then hey, more power to him. I'm not really rooting against him. I'm just saying I think Sam Darnold's a better quarterback. I'm not rooting against him in no way, shape, or form. I'm just saying to me, Sam Darnold is a better quarterback. You know, but they could get out there and Teddy Bridgewater, this is only gonna be his second year with the team, so he could catch on, he could settle in, and all that stuff. And who knows, man? They might go harder for Teddy. We don't know. We don't know. They might go harder for Teddy. Who's to say? Yeah, so who's to say, man? Who is to say? But I just feel like Sam Darnold got so many tools, man. So many tools. He's young. He's a younger. He's about what, 4 years younger, 5 maybe. But he just got so much less wear and tear. And Teddy with the had the knee injury of all knee injuries, man. Only second to Joe Theismann and Alex Smith, and he did that in practice, running. You know, Teddy's a slim dude. Teddy Bridgewater, he's a slim guy too. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's just maybe Sam Darnold's one of my favorites. I actually wanted him to go to Pittsburgh. I'm a Pittsburgh fan. I want him to go up there. So didn't happen though. They re-signed Ben. I don't know what's up with that. Don't know what's up with that, man. I mean, after the year he had, after the last few years he had, whew, that's what you choose to bring back. That's what you choose to bring back. So you get what you asked for. So there's another long year of us suffering, Pittsburgh fans. Another long year of us suffering. It is what it is, man. Every time I think about about Pittsburgh, it's just like, oof, I don't see it getting no better either. None for a while. Well, at least another whole year. They even brought back Juju, even signed back. Meanwhile, meanwhile, Antonio Brown got a Super Bowl ring. Imagine that shit. AB got a ring. It is what it is, though. He deserved a ring, man. He's the best player that was on that team, top to bottom. You know, regardless, he was the best player on that team. So on the Pittsburgh team. So it's only right if somebody go get a ring is him. It's only right. You know. So now with that being said, we got the Teddy Bridgewater stuff out of the way. I don't know what he's gonna do, man. I don't know what his future is gonna be. I just say, hopefully, he can get it together, buckle down, and go hard, man. Win the job. Win the job. I mean, we don't. I don't want to see you not win the job. I want to see him win the job. I want to see the best player win the job. Because there was a lot going on last year, and he can, and then Christian McCaffrey ended up getting hurt too. So that's what I'm saying. He's probably feel like now he can start catching a stride, catching a groove with the guys on the team. Get his chemistry up and all that. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out. But now I'm gonna go to something that I want. This is like gonna be a short show, short. But something I've been talking about it, but I wanna get it. I'm probably gonna I don't know. I'm probably gonna start doing something because I want this to start happening. You know, I want this to start happening. I want to get some of these kids, man, to go to these HBCUs. I don't know how, but but I gotta figure something out. I'm gonna have to start talking to some of my people, um, some of my resources that I know. I'm gonna have to start hitting them up, man. Some of my boys with young kids that's real good athletes. I'm about to start hitting y'all up. About to start hitting y'all up. Have y'all start opening the eyes and opening the kids' eyes to it, man. Because like I always say, the NBA don't care where you play at. The NBA will find you if you playing on a milk crate, especially with the internet out here. Catch a dude on the internet doing 360s or hitting threes from, you know what I'm saying, anywhere, hit 10, 11 threes in a row. They coming. They coming to just to check it out because it might be something. And I see kids all the time. I see kids all the time, right? This is what happened. This is what happened. They'll go ball out, ball their hardest. 2, 3, 4 years, from 8th grade to 11th grade, right? 12th grade. They turning down all type of scholarships because they wanting to get that offer from Syracuse, Duke. And that they see you. They see you. But if they didn't offer you already, you ain't a top priority. You ain't you ain't up there on their list. That you're not on their to-do list. So instead of going somewhere just to transfer or just to sit, go somewhere and lift the program. Go somewhere, start a trend. Get 3 or 4 people to go with you. Get in the NCAA tournament. That's even more eyes watching you. Because then they're not reading about you in the box scores. Like, oh, he had 11 points, 8 assists. No, they're not just reading about it. Now they're going to see you if you get your team in the tournament. They're going to see you. They ain't going to have no choice. And then if y'all stay there 2, 3 years, you in the tournament every year. Bigger sample size for them to see. So then they might, on the side, oh, I'm not going to draft you They probably won't draft you, but I'm gonna sign you right out of, I'm gonna sign you as a free agent, a rookie free agent, or whatever, if it goes that far. But like, and a lot of time it be the parents too, like letting them chase the dream as opposed to the reality. Of course, you could probably play at Duke. You could probably play with you playing against them kids all summer and spring, but you might be 6'1" and they might be 6'5", and y'all might play the same position. So who you think they're gonna go with? Because it's Duke, because it's on TV, it's because it's Syracuse. All right, but you might be realistically just as good, just 4 inches shorter. So why not go somewhere? And then he's gonna get recruited over anyway for the next dude that's 6'7" doing the same thing. Everybody gotta stop with the one and done. Stop chasing the North Carolina and all that. Chase the North Carolina A&T. Chase the Tennessee State. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing. Because you see a lot of times they'll put one of them small schools on their schedule just to test their guys, to get their freshmen ready, and blow somebody out, get a big W on their record. But if you take 3 or 4 year of dudes you meet in all these all-star games and all that, they're gonna come down there, or they're gonna bring you up to them, and they're gonna have another thing coming. But nobody think about it that way. Nobody think about it that way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's time we got to start opening their eyes, man. I mean, their eyes already open. They know what it is. Look at the roster. Look where the kids is coming from. Syracuse, Villanova, and all that. Look where the kids is coming from. Tough inner city kids playing at Duke. It don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Get them where they get them somewhere, man. Get them where they fit in. Get them where they fit in. Take some kids out the hood. Cool to go look at Duke. Cool to go walk around Michigan's campus. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with it. And they're gonna go there. Some of them gonna go there. But send them, take them down to Grambling, take them to Hampton, take them to Howard, and let them see what's up. Take them to Norfolk State or something like that. Let them see what's up. Virginia Union, Alabama A&M. Let them see what's up. Alabama State. You know what I'm saying? Let them see what's up. Let them feel that atmosphere. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. More of them than you think will go. Because who really like the school needs you. You don't need the school. That's what these cats don't understand. The school needs you. For the next 5 years, right? If not one top 50 kid went to Duke, right? Nobody don't even care. You wouldn't even hear about Duke no more, and nobody wouldn't even care. Nobody wouldn't be like, "Oh, what happened to Duke?" They wouldn't care. You know what they'd be saying? "Oh, we got Duke on our schedule. We about to smoke them." That's how it is. And I'm talking football and basketball. Let's do it. Let's do it. Send them. Listen, man. Send y'all. That's why I love what Deion Sanders is doing. He's about to be the only one coaching the only HBCU stealing, not even stealing, out recruiting, because when he comes sit on your couch, you going. Your kids are going. Dion come sit on your couch, it's a wrap. Dion come sit on your couch, it's a wrap. Did you understand? You understand? Dion come sit on your couch, it's a wrap. Can't no other coach in football do that. Not even Nick Saban. Nick Saban come sit on your couch, and Dion come sit on the same couch. My son's going with Dion. Period. Period. I'm talking everything being equal. Like everything being somewhat even. Table turning type. Who's sending their kid with anybody else but Dion? Let's go. And that it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. He's already out recruiting Mississippi State and Ole Miss. He already turning kids. You know, there's kids there that gotta go, gotta finish their time, finish their obligation, and then the next what 3 years, if he's even there that long, it's gonna be crazy. My thing is, one thing I don't understand why he didn't get the Florida State job, but I'm kind of glad he didn't. Kind of glad he did. I'm kind of glad he did it how he did it. Because in it, like I said, and then people was like, "Oh, he had to come through. He had to have the sheriffs escort him." Yeah, yeah. All them other Bobby Bowden had them escort him. There's a sheriff escort for every head coach. So why Dion can't get one? Might not be a parade, but yeah, the sheriffs had to escort him. Yeah, they escort every coach. So why is it a problem with him? Or they was playing music and dancing. So what? Because they know what's coming. They looking in the future right now. They know what's coming. And we gotta start turning a lot of these schools, a lot of these kids. We gotta start changing a lot of their minds and get them over to the HBCUs. Just period. That's what we gotta start doing. We gotta start doing it. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You know, we need what it needs is a couple of, it needs a couple other coaches, a couple other dudes to grab some of these jobs. You know, we need a couple other dudes to grab some of these jobs. And that's gonna start opening the eyes. I mean, because it would be dope if you could get, you know, like Mike Singletary. He been trying his hand in the NFL. You know, you gotta get a couple of them. You gotta get a couple of them to grab a couple of these jobs. Never mind, right off the rip. Oh, we ain't got all the TV cameras. We ain't got all of this. We ain't got all of that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Get over there and start whipping these kids into shape, man. Get over there and start whipping these kids into shape, man. Getting these programs together. I will guarantee you. I guarantee you. 5 years, it'll be just about even. You know the what's going on in the FCS, I guess, and the HBCUs. I guarantee you. I'm telling you. I mean, it just is what it is. Get this thing. Yeah, you just. I mean, it's gonna take time. Obviously, it's gonna take time. Ain't gonna happen overnight. But the what's gonna happen with it, what's gonna come with it, man. Listen. And then, like again, man, salute Dion for leading the charge on this. That's what we needed. Trust me, that's what we needed. We needed Dion to lead the charge on this one. I'm talking that he's the highest of the high. Probably the best athlete that ever played in the NFL. You know, but I feel like it's gonna be nice though, in about 4 or 5 years, because what's gonna happen is little brothers, cousins, they all good, and then they big cousin go to Jackson State. You know the little brother coming or the little cousin. You know they coming. You know they coming. You know, listen, man. I can see this. I can see this flipping everything, making everything even, and that's what we need, man. We need our kids to stay in the right type of atmosphere. You know, we need our kids to feel like the people that they talking to and who's teaching them look like them. And I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with no racism or none of that. But I'm just saying, like, we got to start shifting it. We got to start shifting it. All these, it's a lot of stuff that we do. We got to start breaking it. We got to start breaking them trends, them bad trends. We got to start breaking that shit. We got to start doing that shit now. You know what I'm saying? We got to start doing that now. Just is what it is. So we're gonna revisit this. We're gonna revisit this. We're gonna revisit this with some people. You know, I want to revisit it with a couple different people, with a couple guests. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see how they feel about it, and add or add whatever they want to add to it. It's gonna be open. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be open. But yeah, man, that needs to happen within the next 5 years. So like this video, subscribe, share this video, share it everywhere, and just know we coming back to it. And throw that thumbs up emoji in there. All right, y'all. I was telling you I was gonna be a short show today. I really didn't have much going on, man. Me and the wife ended up going to take the COVID vaccination a couple days ago, like 2 days ago. And then we didn't really get no side effects though. Except yesterday, a little soreness in the arm, but I was just tired all day. Dude, I was ran down. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really get to get nothing done yesterday. So I got to go out and get a bunch of stuff done today. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the wife got some running around to do, and I was rushing to get out the crib. I was rushing. I ain't even bring my camera to vlog, so ain't gonna be no vlog today. But yeah, man, we got the vaccine. Everything, Johnson and Johnson, the one shot deal. Everything was cool. Little muscle aches too. Yesterday and this morning, but that's going away now. I feel good now. We was just talking about it on the phone. I was like, "You feel better?" She was like, "Yeah, I feel better after the vaccine." I was like, "Me too." After the like a day and a half done passed, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. We gotta be safe. We gotta try to be safe. It's still masking up. You know what I'm saying? Sanitizing everything, everything. This studio, everything. This mic only get touched by me. I put it in the plastic, in the box, boom. So it ain't like it just don't stay out. The whole setup don't stay out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna get on this. We're gonna get on this for real. Now holla at y'all. Peace.